Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This one is gonna be a different kind of video because I'm gonna let you guys into a little bit more of my life and something I've been experiencing for quite some time. So if you're interested in hearing about my anxiety, keep on watching. So yes guys, before we get into this week's video, be sure to check out the upcoming YouTuber. The link is in my description box. Just click that link, watch and subscribe to their channel and let them know that Quite Perry sent you. And of course, my vlog channel is also in my description box, so click that and subscribe to the channel as well. You might hear some construction in the background. Yeah, there might be one apartment around this house, so yeah. So yes, I don't know how to get into this video because I have thought about shooting this video for quite some time. I've thought about how I was gonna convey it to you guys as well. I could not find the words. I also could not find the courage, and I also could not find the strength because I don't know if you guys can realize I'm a little bit off right now because my anxiety is actually holding me back from communicating this to you guys. I'm a little bit nervous, so just bear with me and let's just hope we can get through this together. So I'm gonna take you guys a couple years back to when I just started becoming Quite Perry. This was like, I wanna say 5-6 years ago. And you know, coming into the space, there really isn't like an instruction manual of how to become famous or what to expect or how to maneuver the space. Like there's no how to be a public figure 101 or how to be popular for dummies. Like there's no book, you know. So coming into the space as a young person, I was super excited, super grateful for all the opportunities and everything just coming my way. Like you're just receiving it like, yes, you know, and not knowing a lot of things in terms of just like how it might possibly affect you in the future because you're excited, you know. You have people out there saying they're your fans and you're getting all these messages and people are saying to you like, you know, I'm on my hospital bed or someone in my family just died and you know, you are uplifting me or you're carrying me through it. Like you're excited, you know. But what I've learned along this journey is establishing boundaries for yourself. And let me just preface all of this by saying that I am extremely grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for your support over the I just want to thank you guys, you know, for supporting me over the last 5 to 6 years. It has been truly amazing. I don't take anything for granted, and it has taught me a lot. I've learned a lot of lessons, and I just want to also thank God because He has also been like a source of strength for me and guidance and just like encouragement and, you know, lifting me up sometimes when I don't want to do it. So yeah, thank you. I don't take it for granted. I'm very appreciative and I'm very grateful because without you guys, you know, none of this would really and truly be possible. So yeah, let's start the journey. Coming into the space and meeting you guys and interacting with you guys and just, you know, rapping and taking pictures and all of that. Exciting, absolutely love it, but I never established boundaries for myself and I also didn't strike a balance. So what I find now is I'm learning to say no. especially when I'm not up for it or if I don't feel like doing it. And I think it's very fair to me as a human being, because I think going into this, I forgot that I'm a person and I have feelings, and I also have very bad days where I don't feel like doing anything, and I also don't feel like interacting or talking to people, or but now that said, I'm like, girl, I just want to get a little Maggie soup, the little tissue, the little soap, and come out to the supermarket. I don't really want to talk right now, you know? And I came into that in the most recent years, and that was saying, you know what? No, I don't feel like taking a picture right now, but big up yourself. You understand? And I had to learn that the hard way, especially with my... Sorry, I'm trying to hold back from being emotional. And that was just coming into the recent years and just unearthing or discovering how bad my anxiety was. Now, I have a really bad social anxiety. It's to the point now where I have conditioned myself to, you know, say, hey, listen, Rohan, you're leaving the house right now, so you're gonna interact with people. So for the lack of a better word, you have to be on, or you have to prepare yourself to be in that space. And can I just say that I love how interpersonal or interactions are. I love it, and it's like I don't know, like when I feel like when they know me, because you have some people them just come up to me and they might lick me and say, what man, like, you know, and then they're calling me by my government name, and I'm like, if I think to myself, say, okay, do I know you from high school or something? But that's just a rapport that we have. It has always been that way, but I just noticed that and I'm just like, wow, it works. But it also doesn't work sometimes for me, because I'm just like, Jesus, we don't want to talk right now, you know? So I've learned to say no. I've learned to establish boundaries for myself. So it's a situation where you might get a warm girl today, but you might not get the warm girl up and take picture, maybe a next time. You understand what I'm saying? Having to learn that was very hard. Having to actually do it was also very hard, because I found out that it was really killing me, like my anxiety. And we're gonna get into how serious my anxiety is later on. So yes, I love interacting with you guys, but it was also striking a balance for myself in terms of understanding and allowing myself to not be in that space. I never allowed myself to be in that space, whereas you're not feeling up to it. I always turned it down. I was also, yes, ready, let's go, let's take 500 pictures, or, you know, I'll stop and talk to everybody even when I have something to do, or like I'm on the go, or even when I wasn't up for it. So allowing myself to be in that space took some time, but I'm there now, thankfully. But my social anxiety is through the roof. Another thing that contributes to my anxiety has been my So I'm a very hard worker. I work very hard, and from I've known myself, I've been working. I've only had one 9 to 5, and every other job for that was me creating opportunities for myself. And I don't know if it's because I've been working for so young, or I've just only worked for myself, why that is all I know, so I have to just like keep hustling. But I'm somebody whereas I have to get the job done. My mind is always going. It never stops. I create balance for myself, so like even on my down times or times where I'm relaxing, my mind is always going like, oh my god, this is a good idea, or I need to shoot this video, or you know, you need to get this brand deal, or you know, I'm always working in my head. The wheels are always turning and it never stops. And that contributes to my anxiety as well, because my mind doesn't get to rest and it stays on getting the job done. The goal, what is the goal? How can we achieve it? That's just how my mind works, and that's how it's always been. It's not so bad now because I have to force myself, but I think because of how it was in the previous years, it's really affecting how I am now. So I'm like still feeling a little bit off the crumbs from that and just kind of sort of healing from that. I'm also very like bullet point oriented. So even like my errands and all of that, like I have to complete my day in this particular order and I have to complete it. Of course, there's room for you to pivot and, you know, change and like do other errands before some other errands, but that is like minimal for me. But I have to complete it in this order. It has to be done. Everything has to be done. That's just how my mind works. Another thing that contributes to my anxiety is my OCD. I'm a super clean person. So any small thing that is out of place, it drives me crazy. So even when my friends are over, or even if there's like a lot of people in the space and they're moving things and things are put back, and it drives me crazy. My friends will tell you I clean as they're here. So as I'm finished with the water, I'm just like, you finish the glass? And I'm like mopping the floor, and it is super bad. It is very bad. And the OCD part, I don't know how to curb that, because I grew up seeing my dad be that person, that organized, clean, attention to detail. I grew up seeing him doing that. So I kind of sort of, it's in me. But it really and truly messes up my anxiety, because I realize it is also a form of worry in regards to all of what I mentioned previously. So like worrying doesn't come like in a negative form or only in a negative form. It comes in many forms. So you thinking about something or getting it done or having to do it now is a form of worry for me. And I find that it really mash up me anxiety to a different level. And I didn't realize this until like, I want to say a couple years ago. That was the first like instance for me in regards to understanding what my anxiety was. There was a week which I absolutely do not want to relive, and I do not wish it on anybody, where I had terrible migraines. I was so ill and I was so out of it. So what anxiety does is when mine is to the point where it cripples me and I feel extremely sick. And I think a large part of that is coming from years of just not acknowledging and dealing with certain things. So apart from that instance, there was another instance a couple weeks ago where I had a panic attack, and I was actually by myself, and I literally had to like sit up in the bed, like drink water, force myself to breathe, and just, I was literally forcing myself to calm down. It was such a frightening experience for me, because I literally thought I was going to die. And some of the other ways in which the anxiety is debilitating to me is I experience numbness in my hands, I experience numbness in my feet, I have terrible headaches, I have shortness of breath sometimes, I don't have the appetite to eat sometimes, I have chest pains, and I also feel extremely sick. So it's either the need to vomit or like flu-like symptoms. So it really, really, really tears me down sometimes, and just like completely messes up my day or days. but I'm working through it. I'm also acknowledging some of the things that makes it better. But another contributing factor to my anxiety is me not dealing with certain issues. So there are certain things that happen to me whereas I don't deal with them right away. And because I'm such a perspective driven person and I'm an outlook driven person, I look at the positives in situations and take those out and just be like, all right, fine, next. So I don't attack certain things head on immediately. I just kind of sort of keep it pushing, for lack of a better word or lack of a better statement. So yeah, I think a lot of things in the past that I've just been like, all right, cool. And it's like minor things, because don't get me wrong, I'm the first person to talk about something or call some shit out or call something out and speak to you like a grown adult. I'm the first person to do that. But I think there are a lot of other things that I have not or did not address in the time in which I was supposed to address it, based on how I am. I don't let things dictate my day. I'm just that person. So it's like go, and then out of nowhere you're starting to feel some type of way, and that's because you didn't address certain things. And just in learning that, I learned that your body and your mind and your soul, they literally are susceptible to any type of environment. So it's energy based. So it's like I'm that person, I pull energy, and you have to either not put yourself in certain situations or deal with them. Just certain. Don't get me wrong, there's certain things where I'm just like, all right, cool, Satan, you're not gonna rule me today, and we just gotta keep it pushing. But because I'm such a perspective-driven person, I look on the brighter side of a lot of things and I don't address them, and then later on down the line, I'm like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel so off? It's those things coming back to say, hey, hi, you didn't attack me head on, you just kind of sort of push me to the side and I never deal with, so let's go, you know? And yeah, and in the day and age of just what's happening in the world right now, it's a lot of information, more so negative and unfortunate than uplifting. And it has been a lot to process for me, because I don't think humans were made to process that amount of information. So I also find that, and combined with the fact that I literally work in the social space, I have to disconnect. So you find that there are times where I come on the timeline, which is Twitter, and I just retweet stuff, promote my videos, and come off. And I can't go on the timeline because it's like so much happening. Same for Instagram. I can't receive all of what's happening on Instagram. I just go in my mentions, go in my tagged stories, repost, and just like come off. Like I have to disconnect, because it has been really trying for me, especially over the past couple of months. But maneuvering and learning and understanding my anxiety and some of my triggers was very important to me, because I find that right now I have this app on my Apple Watch right now, and I have to wear my Apple Watch a lot now because I have this app on it and it tells me to breathe at different intervals, and I have to stop and just be like and just take moments. In the mornings, I have to literally process my day before I start it. You know, I don't do this as often. I should do it more, but I do apply this technique in order to kind of sort of subdue my anxiety, which is just like processing the day of what's to come. And just, you can go on YouTube as well. There's like hour long videos of just like the wind and the birds and the ocean, and you know, just like calm, soothing sounds, and you just take a breath. It truly works. And I also have a little THC. I smoke indica, the vape, and that, out of all of what I've done, really and truly helps me. And it truly and truly calms me down. I also have chamomile and lavender tea. It don't work to how I want it to work, but it works. So those are some of the techniques in which I apply. I also just like clock out for the day sometimes, where I'm just either playing FIFA or I'm just like watching TV, where I just don't want to do anything. And my anxiety is to a point where it literally tells you, like it tells you, say, you are doing too much, or you need to slow down, or you need to stop. And that's just where I'm at right now. Those are some of my methods of coping. I don't know if you guys in the comments can share any similar experiences that you guys have with your anxiety, and ways in which you're coping. It's a safe space, so you can comment below. I know you guys are always used to the cheery, happy, quiet Perry, and to be quite frank, nothing really bothers me, but this is just a side of me. This is, I guess, the flip to the coin of the yeah girl wagwan. So yeah, I really hope I explained that well enough. I really hope I unpacked it well enough. I really hope I conveyed it well enough to you guys for you guys to understand. I'm doing better now, even though we're a little bit late in the game in just like acknowledging and understanding what it is, but I'm making strides to kind of sort of better myself and put myself in a position where I'm able to function fully, like in and around any and different spaces. Cause the social anxiety, I'm not gonna tell you. Tell you. I mean, it's so weird because I'm an introvert, but I'm also an extrovert. I'm also super confident, but I also have anxiety. It's just one of those things that I have to deal with, but I'm thankful. I cannot complain. I have God by my side. He's just been super amazing to me, and I just have to thank him, because the gratitude I have for you guys and everything around me makes it just enough for me. I have a truly amazing support system. My management team is awesome, and they fully understand what's going on with me, and just know that there are times and moments when I need days off. And my family is truly supportive, my friends are also truly supportive, and I'm just thankful. I'm just letting you guys in on what's happening, because I know the support will be there 100%, and I'm just thanking you guys beforehand, because I know the upliftment is gonna come, and the support is just real, and I thank you guys. I truly thank you guys. This has been a journey. We're at 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I could not be any more excited. It might not show, but it's a milestone, and reaching this milestone has been very off for me in experiencing it, because I'm just having one of those times right now. I'm laughing and I'm crying, but I'm having one of those times right now where I'm just going through it. We all have those times, and we just have to do what we have to do, power through, take necessary time, and just do what we have to do. But I'm grateful, even though it might not show, because I'm just having one of those times right now. We all have that, where we just feel out of it, and my anxiety is throwing me for a loop right now, but I'm working through it, and I'm grateful, and I'm just thankful for you guys. Just thankful, and just thankful. So again, I hope I communicated that great for you guys. And yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all socials at Quiet Perry, and I guess we can continue this conversation in the comments. If there's any questions that you have for me, feel free to just drop them below, and we can dialogue. So again, I really truly hope I communicated this well enough, because like talking about this openly, my anxiety is killing me right now. But yes, until the next video, guys. Bye.